Next guy coming on stage is awesome. Plays all over, guys. Give it up for Alex Pollakoff. Alex Pollakoff.
All right, how's everyone doing tonight? Good. That guy's not having it yet. Yeah. All right, who's ready to laugh? It's not the question. It's not the question to ask an hour into a comedy show. Go sit there. Yeah, I can laugh now. Like, you're like warming up with like really awkward laughs and all that. So I kind of want the awkward laughs in the rest of this. So, like that silence, that's a good start. Anyway, so I just moved to Brooklyn from New Jersey, probably because I didn't want to be depressed for the rest of my life. And I'm finding that there's like a couple of weird changes in my personality that are not the same when I live in New Jersey. Most notably, my patience. My patience is completely out the window. And I know that because for 4 years of high school, all of my friends and like people I considered close to me would call me Joofy, which is a combination between Jewish and goofy. I have one person from my high school here, so you gotta remember that. And I hated that. I hated it. To me, it sounds like a word you would use to describe the texture of a starburst. And people would use that to describe me, and I just put up with it for 4 years. Now it's all just shot out the window. I got so mad at someone going up the escalator the other day. They were on the left side and they weren't going up. They were not walking up the left side of the escalator. By the time we got up, I said, hey man, you should probably go back down and try again, because that's fucking wrong. And then this son of a bitch's mom said, hey man, leave my son alone, he's only 7. So. Then I was going to work and I voluntarily saw some guy come and I was like, I'm gonna hold the door for him. Then he was taking too long, so I told him to fuck off and close the door in his face. But the problem was it was one of those slow closing doors, so I was sitting there like this. This weird grunting noise. And then the other night, my roommate sneezed 7 times in a row. 7. My limit's 3. That's after that it gets real dark. He's sitting there. He's like, achoo. I'm like, you zoom tight. Achoo. Yo, man, your jokes aren't very funny. Your tattoo looks terrible. Achoo. And then it was getting really weird. I was like, I hope you die alone and cold. And they did it one more time. I was like, I think we should shower together. And then I had to take a really, really dark look at myself. Not that dark. Me and my phone charger aren't on speaking terms these days because, I'm going to be honest, my phone charger's being a bit of a twat waffle. It's doing this really fun thing where I'll leave it in for 3 hours, it'll give me a 50% charge, or it won't charge at all. And I just don't think that's fair. If you had a friend say, hey man, I'm going to bring you a coffee, and then 3 hours later you showed up and he drank half of the coffee, or didn't show up at all, he would be considered a twat waffle. And that is the term, you can use that. You can call whatever you want a twat waffle, not just for coffee. I didn't realize inanimate objects were so moody these days. Like, I didn't realize I had to cater to my phone charger's tastes. It's not like I'm out with other phone chargers in the middle of the night, staying up late. The phone charger doesn't know. I need that to keep taking pictures of my dick and keep sending it around the office. We need each other. And it's unfortunate that like these changes in my personality, I've come to rely on them. I've like been like, really proud of being this impatient New Yorker. I was in DC a couple weeks ago. Has anyone ridden the DC Metro before? Yes, okay, cool. People clapped at that last time. They didn't even know what I was about to say. The DC Metro is the cleanest train station I've ever been on. It's like a single DC Metro is cleaner than all of Staten Island. That's how nice it is. And like you get on, everything's well lit, the seats are padded, I'm sorry, I'm getting really worked up over the DC Metro. I'm trying to seats are padded, everything's well lit, there's no pee anywhere, nothing smells like pee, not even a hint of piss. Everyone has clean teeth, there's this polite voice when you come on the train. It's like, hey Alex, how's your brother doing? Looks like rain today, you probably should have brought a coat. And I hated it. I hated it. I didn't trust it. I don't trust anything about the DC Metro station. I felt like I was being lured into some sort of trap, which is weird. It's just because it was clean. To me, the DC Metro is the equivalent of a huge van with a sign that says free candy inside, ages 10 and younger. It is a creepy van with an age requirement. That is the DC Metro to me. And so I get back to New York, and within 10 seconds of standing on the platform, I see a tiny woman just ferociously assaulting her way onto the 4 train, using her baby as a battering ram. It's like, oh, look at this. 2, a homeless guy in the corner just ferociously rubbing his crotch while looking me in the eye. which is so much worse than just looking in my direction. You're in my soul, and now like it's personal. Oh man. And 3, there was a mysterious liquid everywhere, all over the floor, the ground, all over the homeless guy. And it made me feel better. I looked around, I just exhaled, and then I started rubbing my crotch while looking at the homeless guy. I'll play that game with him, and now he's a new roommate of mine. He's just hanging out on the couch. And what's weird is that my empathy is gone too. I can't sympathize with anybody. I saw this girl, I got off the subway one time, I saw this girl, well-dressed, 21, kind of cute, just sitting on the ground, in her work clothes, just staring at the ground. Her eyes all watered up, like she just found out that she can't be a Jedi Knight. And it's like something must have really, really fucked her up to make her just give up. It was like 7:30 in the morning too. You know what I did? I looked at it, I did absolutely nothing. I looked at that, I got up, I like waited in line for a coffee. I just could not be bothered with that. And you think, Alex, maybe you think you're running late for work. I'm like, no, I wasn't. I didn't even look at my watch to see if I was running late for work. And to this day, my biggest regret is I really would have just liked to walk up to her and just ask her what was wrong, because that much pain has to have a good story behind it, right? So I would have walked up and be like, hey, what's poking her or something, hey, what's wrong? She's like, oh, I just found out that my dad's like a woman and my boyfriend is like touching me. Like, whoa. I don't actually. She's like, oh, it's really nice of you to offer to help me. I don't want to help you. I just want to know what can make a grown, well-dressed woman sit on a tetanus-infested floor like this and not get up. I just want to know what can make you give up on life. To this day, that girl could be dead or the president of Norway. I have no idea. None of you know what the president of Norway looks like, so you can't tell me that. So I have single-handedly ruined relations between the United States and Norway. And my final thing of me having not a conscience is I was walking down the street and I saw a woman with a t-shirt that said, I had a ball at Amy's 80th birthday party. But over the phrase birthday party, someone took a black Sharpie and under it just said the word funeral. So it just said, I had a ball at Amy's funeral. Oh, sorry, everyone. And I looked at that and I thought 2 things. Like, 1, that family really knows how to roll with the punches. And 2, I really should have RSVP'd for my great Aunt Amy's birthday party. And her name's Amy, not Amy. All right, sorry, everyone. All right, well, thank you very much. My name's Alex.
Alex Pollakoff.